Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're watching me from. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Baby Caro, and in case you haven't subscribed, kindly do so for more and more amazing video. So right now, I'm coming live from African Serenity Garden, and it's a beautiful morning over here, and I really thank God for it. So right now, I want actually to prepare something special on the other side, but before that, let me show you here the progress of the maize. Wow, I told you when it will rain, you'll see the good result. You can see the soil is wet because yesterday actually it rained so heavily. Not heavily, but at least it rained. That's why you can see they have grown so tall. Soon I think they'll need the manure, and I'm also happy. So right now actually the construction is ongoing on the other side of the inside part of the house, and right now you can see at least the sand has been used. Actually it has been a while, so at least right now the sand is being used for the construction on the other side, and it's going so quickly. It's going so quickly. Yesterday it was like half of it like this, so today like it's going. So for me, I'm so happy. We can't wait to see the whole house, how beautiful it will look like. So the construction is inside there. I think you can hear some voice on the other side. So right away, for me, actually yesterday in the evening we didn't manage to put the beans to boil, so I've arrived so early in the morning. Actually it's 8 a.m. The masons, they slept here. They slept on the other side of the room. I'll not go inside, but they slept on the other side. So because they'll stay here, they'll sleep for quite some time until maybe when the construction will stop. So meanwhile we are sleeping on another place, so we can't sleep here like all of us together. The house is also small, it can't fit all of us, plus for us we need to sleep in a different place, so we operate like we come very early in the morning here so that we can cook for them some meals. So actually they already ate the breakfast, so they are on the construction side there. They are doing some work. So for me, I want to prepare some lunch, and guess what? Today I want to take a pot, and I don't know which one. Let me see this one here, because actually I'm not putting a lot of meal. Let me see the size. We want to put some beans inside. Let me see the other one. No, let me see this one here. I'm trying to look for not that big, but at least a good size. Because we are not putting a lot of beans. So we are going to light our jiko. So we are going to put our beans here, and I can prefer using this one or also the other side of the outside of the house. Someone asked me why do most people prefer to he asked me like, what's the difference between using a charcoal like this. We bought some charcoal yesterday, so he asked me the difference when you use a charcoal and the difference when you use the firewood on the outside part. He was trying like to ask me like which one is better. Okay, for the charcoal, when you put it here, actually when you put it like for the first round, like you just leave it. You can go, let's say, do some other jobs. Then when you give it some time, when the charcoal depletes, what you just need to do is add another charcoal. Like you don't wait for it to get depleted, so you have to add another charcoal, then it continue to to light up. But on the outside part, it's kind of depletes not quickly, but at least you have to stay there and push the firewoods inside. But for me, I just prefer both because they just work the same. They both cook food, and for me, I can just operate in both. So sometimes I can use to use the charcoal, and sometimes I can prefer to use the outside jiko. So also the outside jiko, it cooks faster than this one here. Yeah. So the other one, it cooks like a gas cooker, like it's so fast on the firewood side. So that's the advantage. Yeah, but today we bought some charcoal, so we'll use this one. We'll be just alternating. Sometimes you use on the outside, because on the outside, it's also the root of our African life. Like that's what most of the people here in the village use, the firewood. Yeah, so right now I'm looking for some beans. Actually we bought some beans here. Yeah, like you know, you have to do some shoppings there. This is beans, and I don't know the beans actually in the English name. Yeah, but this is the yellow beans. Yeah, so I want to pick them. I want to pick the dirt, but meanwhile light our firewood so that it can continue picking up. Then we'll put water on pot so that it can continue boiling. So I think we'll start with the outside part. Let me just use the smaller one. The smaller one will like heat up so quickly. So we are going to the tap to fetch some water so that we can use to cook our beans. Yeah, I don't know if it's depleted. Yeah, it's still there, but it's not that much. It rained, but not that heavily. So I'll rinse our pot, then we'll get to put some water. I think you can hear some noise on the inside part. Yeah, so this construction, and I'm so happy for that. Yeah, so I'm trying to wash it, like just to rinse it, because we already washed it. So we just rinse it to remove, you know, the dust particles. So the advantage of the tap, you don't strain, and like when you go there to pull water from the borehole. So this one is kind of, it makes like work easier. So I think this one is enough. So we are going to prepare the beans. So I think I'll prepare like half of the one which is in the nylon paper, then half of it we'll get to prepare it again another day. Yeah. So let me pick off the dirt. Meanwhile, I'll also arrange the firewood here. So this is charcoal. So we usually have two ways of lighting these charcoal jiko. So I'll show you the both ways. So one way, you can create space here in the middle like this. Like this. Yeah, so it's like a hole inside. Then I'll get to add, if you have some carton box, some papers you put here. Then we go to the outside part and collect some small sticks, which we'll use to start the firewood. Just some small sticks. They usually fall here at the gate. For me, I usually come to pick at this side because there's a gate here. So when the sticks fall, they fall here, like this one. Yeah, like this one, like this. So even when you come to the outside part, you'll get more sticks here. Yeah, like this one. So when you start up to light your fire, you start with the smaller one, then you proceed to the bigger sticks. Yeah, like this. Yeah, I think this one is enough. So you can choose either way. You can use to light up with the sticks like this, or let me go and show you, yeah, on the inside part, the second way you can use to light. So for me, I prefer this one because it's more quick and you don't strain. So there's this one, this hole here, you can use to put the carton box, the nylon papers, like all those things which catch the fire. Then after you put here, you light the matchbox, then you use let's say even a plate, and you blow the wind like this. Yeah, so for me, I prefer this way, so I'll put the sticks on top of here. So let me arrange and show you how we light it up. So this is the easiest way, and this is how it lights up. And so I'll wait for it to, you know, gain heat on both sides until the charcoal start catching the fire. Then we'll put our pot on the top here. So meanwhile, let me prepare our beans. So I'll use this big tray. I think this one will work better. Then I'll also use our seat here. So we have our beans here, so I'll pour a little. So let me cut here. Yeah, I think this one is enough. So this one will get to prepare it another day. So I'll just close here at the bottom. Yeah, like this. So we'll get to pick the dirt from the inside. Yeah, you see it has some stones. So when you're not careful and when you don't pick them well, you'll end up, that's why when you chew the beans, when it's cooked, you'll hear like, oh, you hear like you are eating a stone. Yeah, even the rice, you are not comfortable eating the rice because all you hear is just like the stone are, you know, they can even break your tooth. Yeah, if you eat with a lot of force. You know, when you're hungry, you eat like so quickly. So when you chew the stone, you feel like even you lose even the appetite. So this is how it's lighting up. Yeah, all I need is just to blow the fire. So meanwhile, let's continue picking our beans here. So I'll pick all this dirt, then I'll get to wash it so well. Then meanwhile, we'll put our pot to continue, you know, catching the fire. Yeah, so these are the darts which I'm removing from the inside. So like this, I'll get to put the pot now on the top. Yeah, so you know it will continue lighting up. So I'll need to take the pot outside because you see it has a lot of smoke, so I don't want the room to become smoky. So I'll get to put it here, and you have to put the the you have to put the door of the charcoal towards which the direction the wind is blowing from, so that it cannot go off. So let me put it to the outside. Yeah, so it's here on the outside. At least right now the wind will be blowing towards the other direction. Yeah, so let me continue picking up the beans. So I have to hurry up so quickly so that I can also continue. So the rice, I'll just prepare it on the gas so that it can cook quickly. Yeah, so that I cannot make them late for lunch. Yeah, so stay tuned. Let me continue finish picking the beans. These are clean, and right now we are going to wash them at the top area. It had actually a lot of dirt, so this is the dirt which is from the beans. Yeah, but some beans you usually find they are not that dirty. This one was so full of the dirt, but it's because it is direct from the shamba, so it has to be that way. So we are going to wash it so clean. Yeah, I'm looking for something where I'll place them on. So we are going to wash them at the top area. Let me pick this one. It's kind of so I'm going to pour them inside. So we have to wash them 2 times, because you can see the water. It's so dirty because it's from the shamba. So the bad ones usually come on the top. Let's see. So we're going to rinse them. Our jiko has caught the heat right now. Actually the water is almost boiling, so I'll pour my beans inside. So we're going to close it with the lid so that it can boil faster. So let me look for a metal lid. So right now actually I want to put the rice water, and I'm going to measure it. So I'm going to put these 2 jugs. So 1, yeah, I measure it 2 jugs because I'm going to put like 3 cups of rice water. So for me I usually measure it with this jug. And today actually was supposed to water the plant, but because it rained yesterday at night, so today we'll not water them. Tomorrow, if it won't rain, I'll need to water the plants. Yeah, so right now actually I want to prepare our rice. So this is rice, and actually we removed it from the Tanzania border. Tanzania, because Tanzania, when you compare the rice there and here in Kenya, there they are kind of, you know, at least they sell at a fair price more than here. And also their rice, mostly you get, they don't have, you know, a lot of stones. So we are going to pick our rice, and meanwhile we let our water to boil. And let me show you our beans outside here. Actually they are almost ready. This is why I prefer cooking with pots. The moment they catch the heat, they usually cook so quickly. Yeah. So meanwhile, I'll pick up the rice, I'll remove the dirt, then I'll get to wash them as we wait for our water to boil. Then we'll go to the kitchen garden to, you know, bring some onions. And today, for me, I want to mix the onions because they are spring onions. I think they remained. I'll see. Yeah, I wanted like to mix them so that the spring onions can bring, you know, the nice flavor. So let me pick our rice as we wait for our water on the other side to boil. Yeah, so actually we are going to pick some dirt inside it, though this one does not have a lot of stones. Yeah, this is so clean, you can see. Yeah, so let me try picking the stones, then afterwards we'll go to the tap, then we'll have to wash it. And actually we have two types of rices. We have the Kenyan rice and we have the Tanzanian rice. They are just slightly different, but for me I prefer the Tanzanian rice because it's usually sweet, I think more than here. Yeah, and it's so clean. Yeah, so I'm trying to look for the stones, but they are not there. So we'll wash them at the tap water on the other side. So our water is still boiling on the other side. We want to add some charcoal. You can see it's depleted on the other side, so this is how we do it. So this is the third round I'm adding. So I just put the beans here, then we have our charcoal here. You can see it's still boiling and it's on the ground, it's not on the fire. So this is the last round. And the goodness I love about this charcoal, they catch the heat so quickly. You know, there is some charcoal which they don't like catch the heat so quickly, but this one, it's so nice. So like this, then I'm going to close it, and it will just like retain the heat slowly. So the downer charcoal, which is hot, it will continue to spread until it becomes evenly with fire in every place. Yeah, so let's wait for it. So I think like 30 minutes our beans will be ready. So want to put some salt here, and want to put some salt with some little cooking oil on this other side. So this is cooking oil, so we're just going to put a little. So we're going to give it some time so that it can boil, and after it boils we are going to pour our rice. So I've already washed the rice and it's so clean. Yeah, so let's wait for our water to boil, and meanwhile we'll go to the kitchen garden to pluck some onions, but first let me wash my hands. Yeah, so this is when you catch the pot from the outside, it's usually coated with that black layer. So I'm just passing from the back side, and this is how actually they are plastering, so the plaster is coming till this side. Yeah, so let's go. And these are our kales. Kales here, they have started to become, you know, firm on the ground. Yeah, so let's pick just some few onions, then we head to the other side. I think this one is enough because the beans, it's not that much, so this one is enough. And if in case they are the round onions, I think we'll have to mix them. So here we go. So our water has boiled, and we are going to pour our rice. Let me use a spoon so that I can remove like this freely. So there's a cooking stick here. I think this one will work well. To start our meal. Then we are going to let it to cook on low heat, so we'll give it like 15 to 20 minutes and our meal will be ready. So I think by that time also our beans will be ready, then we just fry them. So meanwhile, let me cut our ingredients. So we have here, so we have the tomato, we have the onions. So this one I think it will remain, maybe they'll use in the evening. Yeah, so we have our chopping board here, so I think I'll use this one. So I'm from washing the plates, and actually I want to put them here so that they can drain the water. So by the time I finish cooking, they'll be dry, and I'll just be serving our meal. Yeah, like this. So there are 5 mussels, and let's check our meal. Wow, it's ready. You can see some, they have started bursting, so it's time we fry them. And I have not yet cut the ingredients because I was washing some utensils. So right now right now we are going to cut our ingredients, and today, too bad we don't have much ingredients. We only have the tomato and the onions. Yeah, so today actually I came here early, so even there at the marketplace some people hadn't opened, so it's only the tomatoes and onions. But next time I'll look for more ingredients, even the green pepper here. So if you have, you can also choose to, you know, put it so that the meal can taste. Yeah, forgive me only for today because of the ingredient. They are not many. So I'm going to use these chopping boards, and we are going to cut them. So meanwhile, so I think we'll need also to sharpen our knife because it's not very sharp. You have to use a lot of force. Yeah, so the onions right away I'll put on the sufria which you are going to use. So you are going just to use here. Let me show you our rice. Actually, I've put the fire off. It was ready and it has some nice smell. So this is our rice. Wow, it's so ready and it's hot. So let me hurry cutting the ingredients such that when we start frying, also the rice, you know, you get it like they hit it a hot meal. I think it's ready. It's like it's burning from the downer part. Let me remove it from the fire before the beans get black. Yeah, it's so hot. Well, actually it was almost getting burnt, but you can see they have cooked until they have busted. So our beans are ready. So I'll carry it to the other side, then we are going to fry it. Yeah, so the water is depleted, but it's okay. So it's dry up. So let me light up our fire here. So we are going to put our tomatoes inside. So I've already put some salt, so I'm just turning them, then we put our beans inside. So our meal actually is ready. It's right now it's 12:30, so at least I've tried to hurry quickly before 1 p.m. Yeah, so the meal is almost ready. So let me give it until it cooks to become a paste. So we are going to put our beans inside. So I'm using this cup to fetch the beans. Our meal is ready. Ta-da! So let's see how it looks like. Wow! So actually the soup is so thick. So before it depletes, I'm going to switch off the fire. Yeah. Wow, so these are final results. So I'm actually going to serve from the outside. Let me put the place well. Right now the place they have drained the water. Let me show you. You see, it's completely dry. Yeah, so we are going to serve them. So our rice, I've already brought it. It's outside here and it's so hot. And we are going to use this plate for serving the rice. We are going to use this one. So this one I'll use for serving the beans. So let me bring our food outside here. Yeah, so these are beans here. So let me serve our meal. So I'm going to start to serve the rice. The rice is here. So I'm using this plate because it's always, you know, it's so easy to use it when serving rice. And it's so sharp at the edges, so you can cut the amount of rice which you want to serve. Wow, so this is the rice here. So I've managed to serve equal, and so I'm going to serve the beans. So I'm trying to balance each plate. Oh, the spray is so hot. Ooh. Wow, so I've managed to put equal. So let me go and bring some spoons from the inside. So meanwhile, as they eat, I think I'll prepare some black tea so that at least they can eat them not that dry. Yeah, so we're trying like to balance them. So meanwhile, let me call them on the other side of the house, and they come to pick their meals. Yeah, so these are our final result, and these are today's meals. So tomorrow, like we try, like, you know, to change the diet. We're trying our best. So let me call them. So right now we've come to the end of the video, and actually I've already even finished. They are finished eating, and I've washed the utensils, and actually they are saying the meal is so yummy. Yeah, so actually Kemi right now, she's not here, so she went to pick some few things, then she'll be back here. Yeah, so meanwhile I'm looking after them, yeah, on the other side, and the sun also is too hot. Yeah, so I think I'll end my video right here, and we'll meet on tomorrow's video. So thank you so much for watching this video till this point, and may God bless you so much. I hope you also enjoyed. So till tomorrow. Yeah, I love you from this side, and in case you haven't subscribed, kindly do so for more amazing village vlogs. Yeah, so bye bye from this side. Ciao ciao, and tell me where you're watching me from. For me, I'm from East Africa, Kenya. So bye. I love you. Mwah.